what's up, Scrappy peeps? It's Del from Inkie Quill, and today I've got quite a bright and busy layout for you today. I'm actually using the July Citrus Twist scrapbooking kit. This month the design team got sent the scrapbooking kit and the Pocket Life kit, so I'm excited to jump in and use it. I haven't got a scrapbooking kit club subscription for so long, and I'm really excited to have a play. I really miss when I used to film killer kit videos and really try and make a kit last as long as possible. So who knows, if you'd like me to maybe bring that back in future months, let me know, and I'll see if people want to see that again. So here I'm scrapping a photo of Archie and my bestie Karen, and I'm trying to pick papers that kind of remind me of her and go with the photo at the same time. So they're both wearing blue, I do believe, in this photo. Yeah, both wearing blue, and so most of the papers in this subscription this month had blue on them, so that wasn't difficult to do. But for some reason, this paper kind of struck me, and I don't know why. I don't know if maybe Karen used to have an outfit that had a pattern like that, but for some reason it just reminded me of her, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity to use it. Because that pattern is so bright and busy, I definitely wanted to try and contrast it with something that was a little calmer. And I decided to go for this black and white design with floral and lemons, I do believe. But you don't, because it's black and white, you don't really read it as lemons. So it works. It works in this sense. The layout I'm making today is actually an 8.5 by 11 size. And I decided to mat my lemony paper with some of the vellum that came this month as well. I was going to use the tissue paper, but then I found that there was vellum in the month's kit. And the thing about vellum is that I absolutely love it, but I often forget about it. Do you have a supply that you absolutely love, but unless it's right in front of you, you forget about it, or you forget that you can use it as an alternative to something else? Vellum is definitely one of those things for me, and I think it's because I store it with my paper pads, and that's not something that I always am digging through. So I was quite pleased when I saw some of it in the kit. I'm also matting that with some of this blue and white stripe. I think it's a Heidi Swap paper, and it really helps break the pattern from the black and white to the bright pink in the background by just giving it something monochromatic and soft, and it just helps give it a little bit of a border. So next, I decided that I wanted to add some mixed media to the background, because why not? So before I do that, I'm also matting my photo with some of the vellum, and this beautiful vintage note paper piece that also came in the kit. It's got some pinky reddy color in it, which highlights the pink in the background. And I don't know why, but I was feeling very bright pink with this page, and there is no pink in this photo at all. But it just seemed to work for me. I matted it off center because I really wanted those numbers to be seen on the side, and I decided to rip the bottom just to give it a bit of a non-angular look, because by using those bold patterns in the background and having those strong rectangular shapes, everything's very sharp and cornered and angular, and the rip just kind of softens everything. And I think that's also why I wanted to do some mixed media in the background, because just to kind of soften things up a bit, because everything was looking a little too straight and meh. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'm making hand gestures and facial expressions, but you can't see that. It just looked very serious and straight and sharp. So I'm using some Dylusions paint in Bubblegum Pink. It kind of reads a little bit more red on camera than it actually is. It's a very bright hot pink. And I'm just painting over, and the great thing about the Dylusions paint is it's thin, so you can still see the pattern through it. Then I felt like it just needed something else in the background, so I grabbed a doily from my stash. I'm seeing if that will work, and I think it might, so I'm attaching that. And when I do doilies behind my photos, I often like to off-center them, just because otherwise you don't always get to see the whole doily. You only get to see like a couple of millimeters. And I think that if you're finding that you're struggling with perfection in scrapbooking, try and just put a couple of things off center. It can throw you out of whack to start off with, but if you purposely put things off center, then you won't get cranky at yourself when they look off center, because I find that if I try to make everything too lined up, I get it wonky, of course, and then I get frustrated at myself because it's meant to be straight. So if you go in with the intention that it doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical, then you'll be happy. You'll be a happy chappy. So I stick this one down, and I was tossing up whether to put it right off to the right hand side or straight in the middle, and I kind of go for in the middle-ish, and then I'm working on my title. Now, I've said in videos before, I do struggle with multicolored alphabet sets, and I think that's because I like things to color coordinate, and I get really cranky if I have to use a color that doesn't match with what I was intentionally trying to do. So I decided to call this one Smiles Galore, because they've both got big grins on their faces, and it took me a while to figure out what color. Well, I knew I was going to go with the pinks, but there wasn't enough letters to just go with pink, so I also introduced there's a tinge of lime green, there's a little bit of like a light acre color, and also some of the gold. And I was a little bit nervous beginning using these alphas, but in the end I do love how the title looks, and I think the reason why it does work is because the background is very pink. It's not monochromatic, but the main color that reads in the background is pink. If I had used papers that were multicolored, like that rainbow stripe one that's in the paper kit, and if I'd used things that just had too many colors competing with it, then my multicolored title would have got washed in, and it would have struggled to be read properly, and it would have also struggled for your eye to kind of rest on the layout. So my tip is, if you're using multicolored alphabets like this, to try and limit your background papers to only like 1 or 2 basic colors, and not crazy rainbow patterns. I'm just adding a little bit of extra glue. I'm using my Scotch, is it called tacky glue now, or quick dry glue? It's the Scotch glue. I think it's called tacky glue now. They changed the name, and I'm just using that to stick them down because they had no stick left on them. And you can see straight away there, I've left that bottom right hand side of the photo empty, and I did that on purpose. I put my title to the left hand side on purpose so that I could come through and add some embellishments to that right hand side. And I decided to go with this vase of flowers, and I thought that it's a big embellishment and I have a big space, so I should use it while I can. B, Karen also reminds me of vases of flowers, and you might say, Adele, that's a very strange thing to remind you of, but the night before my wedding, Karen and I and another friend did all of the wedding floral arrangements for the tables at our wedding. How many times can I say wedding in one sentence? And so we spent hours putting flowers into like bottles and jars that I had collected, and so it will forever remind me of that time. So that's why I thought I'd use it for this page. Next up, I used a couple of the puffy hearts, and then a couple of little gold hearts from my stash just to add a little bit of texture. And this page is almost done, but I felt like it needed a bit of doodling, because everything needs a little bit of doodling on it. I find that sometimes I feel like a page isn't complete unless I doodle on something, even if it's just some hearts or like do a bit of a scripty font title or something. It needs something. Before I do that, I am just sticking down one more piece of ephemera down the bottom, something about heart or happy, something. I remember, I can't really see it on my viewfinder, but something about heart or happy. I decided to do my doodly border this time around my photo mat, which is not something that I usually do, but that pink paint was just calling out to be written over the top of. I love it. And I'm also doing doodly border around one of the one of the background pattern papers. There we go. And I'm using my Uni Signo Broad gel pen in white, which is the pen I always use. I love it. I know a lot of people do have trouble with it, but if I ever do have trouble with it, I'd kind of just squiggle it on a scrap piece of paper, and then it seems to work. I felt like I needed one more thing down the bottom here. I'm going through these embellishments in the kit, and they're quite different. They're kind of like a patch. They're not totally papery. They feel like they're made out of a canvas paper. They're really, really cool. And to match the blue of that piece that I just stuck on, I also felt like I should add a bit of a blue heart at the top and another little puffy heart and a little gold heart, because I like to do things in threes. And this page is pretty much done. Just time for some hardy shine. Shake, 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 shake your hardy shine, shake your hardy shine. And then this page is all done. So please do let me know if you would like me to bring back killer kit videos where I use one kit for basically an entire month or maybe 2 months and see how many things I can make from it. I really do miss them. I have quite a few videos previously on my channel, probably 2015, 16 you might find some of them, and I really did enjoy them. But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Oh, look at that little face. Ooh. And I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.